So we're going to preheat the oven to 300 for the shortbreads. So what we're going to make today is we're going to make shortbreads, and what we're going to make with them are, we're going to use half a cup of icing sugar, which is pre-measured, a cup of softened butter, which is right there, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the butter in a bowl, and then we're going to beat it in with a mixer, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to beat the butter with the mixer, just to make it nice and smooth. And then once we do that, we're going to add in the sugar, which is the icing sugar. Okay, I'm going to add that in now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix it up together. Just for the sugar and the icing mix up. And it will become creamy and fluffy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to gradually add in some flour. Bear with me here. And I'm going to shut the mixer off, and I'm actually going to use a spoon now. Which is right here. And we're going to mix it in like that with the spoon. And it's going to take a few minutes to mix it in. So I'm going to fast forward to where it's mixed in completely, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So to make the tea biscuits, we're going to mix up the butter. And that's 1 cup. Then we're going to add in half a cup of icing sugar. I'm going to add in now. And then I'm going to mix it up. So this is what your dough will look like after you've mixed it up and you're forming a disc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some saran wrap here. And I'm going to store it in the fridge for a half hour. So I'm just going to lay out some saran wrap on the counter, because that's the easiest way I find, is to just lay it out. Of course, I'm almost out of saran wrap, so that, of course, makes things more difficult. And you just dump the bowl upside down. There's your dough. And then you wrap it up. So much easier. So I'm going to put that in the fridge. I'm going to store it for about a half hour or so. Let it get a little harder. That way it will be easier to work with when I want to roll it out and cut it into shapes. I'll show you. I'll fast forward. So as you see here, I have 3 different batches of shortbread mix, and I'm going to sprinkle the counter with a little bit of flour just so it doesn't stick, and I'm going to roll them out and cut them into shapes, and I'm going to fast forward to show you exactly what it's going to look like when they're on the cookie sheet. I'm assuming you don't need to watch me roll them out. You can basically get how to do that. So I'm going to fast forward till they're on the sheet, and then I'm going to show you how to decorate them. So these are my shortbread trees, and what we're going to do is I had bought green green sugar today, which is right here. And I bought that at our local store that sells spices and goods. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to get a little spoon, and I'm going to, actually this might work, this little container I have here, and I'm going to fast forward to when we're ready to apply them. So these are what I'm going to use to decorate the cookies. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the green here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to sprinkle it on here. And once I sprinkle it on, I'm going to try to get all of it, like all the areas, but it's not necessarily important if you get all the areas. Now, I'm very frugal, so I try to not waste. And you just press them down with the bottom of the spoon. I just want enough on to give it the Christmas tree look. I want it to know that it is a Christmas tree. And these are very inexpensive decorations for cookies. I bought them at the confectionery store that sells all the spices and stuff. It's a local place. And so now that I have that green, I'm going to take the spoon and I'm going to use these, because these are going to be my Christmas tree lights, because I'm going to have a couple of lights on the tree. And you just sprinkle them out, and hopefully they land on it, and if not, that's fine too. Just try not to be wasteful. So there's my Christmas tree. So I'm going to do the rest of them like that, and then I'm going to put them in the oven and bake them for 20 to 25 minutes until they're the desired golden color. So I'm going to fast forward until we're at that state. So I have all the trees green, so now it's time to put the lights on. And so it's time to take them out. And now you see we have 6, 12. We have a dozen shortbread cookies, and they're decorated as Christmas trees. And we're going to take them and put them on a plate, and that's how you can make cheap, inexpensive cookies at Christmas time. Hope you enjoyed, and if you like, subscribe and leave comments and let me know how they turned out for you.